All right, let's shift gears. We're going to bring in Kris Mccusker, if I can say it properly. Kris, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Sorry, it's a busy morning as it is in your newsroom as well. It's 6:80. So we sort of tag team and watch the weather and the roads for you. But you've got all things business, and we're talking about Zoom, our favorite.
Yes, so we got earnings in from Zoom, and let's face it, Mel, the work from home movement has been probably bigger than anyone could have anticipated. So the company did report better than expected earnings. Now, here's the thing about Zoom. The work from home movement is still a thing right now. It might not be a thing forever, though. So revenue did top analysts' estimates. The stock is up by about 600% this year. But going forward, it might not look the same, and let's face it, and nobody knows where we're going to be a year from now, but when you compare the earnings, let's say, from this quarter to next year, the same quarter, it's going to be a really tough comparison because this is an unprecedented situation. So we did see shares in Zoom fall in after-hours trade yesterday just because the outlook is not really as good as the metrics we have been seeing the last couple of months.
All right, Kris, on the vaccine front, we're watching the very latest. When it comes to approvals now, it's nice to be able to see that we're gone beyond the efficacy, and we're looking at approvals and then distribution. So this is the next step.
Yeah, and this is the next step for Pfizer and its partner BioNTech now applying or looking for regulatory clearance for their vaccine in Europe. So this puts the shot on track for potential approval before the end of the year. And frankly, Mel, it's coming in the nick of time, really. The number of coronavirus cases worldwide exceeding 63 million, more than 1.4 million deaths. Pfizer has already applied for use of its vaccine in Canada, so this is just another step in the process for this pharma company. U.S.-listed shares in Pfizer did move higher yesterday.
All right, Kris, and lastly for you, I did have my email that said your last topic of discussion. It's gone now, so surprise me.
Well, we're going to get a look at Canadian GDP.
There it is.
Yes, it will come up later this morning. Now, here's the thing about the GDP, Mel. The second quarter in Canada was not good. Remember, in April, everything was pretty much shut down, and then we started to see a bounce back in May and June. So we are expecting a bounce back in the third quarter from that worst 3-month stretch on record in the second quarter. The number's going to look pretty huge. The average economist estimate is for annualized growth of 47.6% for the quarter. Now, you put that together with the fact that we got an update on Canada's deficit yesterday, $380 billion for 2020-21, and then the OECD also cut its global growth forecast for next year to 4.2%, down from a prediction of 5% in September. A new round of lockdowns getting the blame. The OECD, though, did say now is not the time to worry about deficits. Governments need to continue to support economies.
Oh, boy. Okay, a lot to watch there. Kris, as always, we appreciate your time. Mike Apple's back tomorrow.
Yes, he is.
He's back. Okay,
yes.
with a shaved face, he tells us.
I know. Oh, that picture, that was just too much.
Kris, as always, nice to chat with you. Thank you.
Drive carefully.
Thanks, you too.